quickly becoming the face of RIZIN's heavyweight division. Jiří Procházka from the Czech Republic is 21-3-1 in mixed martial arts. He stands 6'4", came into this fight at 203 pounds. He knows Mirko Krokop could be just around the corner. This guy here, if you ever get a chance to speak to him, you'll quickly realize he's a very philosophical individual. He told us he has the Book of 5 Rings memorized in his head. He said it's the way I live everyday life. The way of this life will lead to victory in my fights. Because every single fight is an opportunity. Because unfortunately, for myself, I usually get too excited during the fights and I throw my game plan out the window. Tonight, I know people are looking at me to take on Mirko Krokop, but I got a job to do tonight. And that's worry about Jake Heun. Take him out first, and I will. Then we worry about Mirko Krokop. Mind you, Frank, don't look for him to call out Mirko Krokop. This guy's by far one of the most humble people. Doesn't like calling people out, but he should.
Yeah, if you want to make it in this sport nowadays, you have to call people out, but he's super humble and super laid back. Like he's really just happy to be in here fighting. He doesn't care who he's fighting, but he is in line. He is the next guy in line. If he wins tonight, if Jake wins tonight, Jake could be the one fighting Mirko on UZ.
Procházka spent some time at All Stars MMA, said he had some great sparring sessions with Alexander Gustafsson. That's how I get my confidence. When you fight guys like that, any opponent you face is nothing. Here's where the two guys stack up against each other. 25 years old is Procházka. Heun is 31 years old. 2-inch height advantage for Jiří. This should be a bomb fest.
Jiří always comes in great shape.
青コーナー188センチ 92.70 キロジェイク・ヒュー赤コーナー193センチ 92.10 キロイリー・プロハーカーレフェリー和田亮
The final fight of the evening, Frank. RIZIN Fighting Federation 13 will be coming to an end. The first time in Japanese MMA history where a bout or an event has been switched around. Yeah. Main event, co-main event, moved around, swing bouts left and right. As Sakakibara-san said off the top of the show, sometimes you just can't mess with Mother Nature.
Ready? Fight!
Once again, the big boys in the RIZIN ring. This one is typical Japanese MMA rules. Elbows are allowed in this one. First round, 10 minutes. Second round, 5 minutes, if required. Jake Heun now has Procházka against the cage, or excuse me, against the corner of the ring. Left knee there by Jake.
Really so calm under pressure, taking his time. Really not looking at you, trying to get out of the corner. It's kind of comfortable sitting there.
Referee's not messing around. You gotta move your voice. For Procházka fans wondering why he shaved the beard, he said it's all about having a fresh start. He says after the fight, before the fight he wanted to shave it. He's going in.
That's like a week's growth already. I think he shaved yesterday.
Still feel the process between both of these guys. attempt there by Jake Heun. Now you see Procházka closing the distance. Jake saw that through uppercut right away.
Procházka, for always moving his motion, really hasn't thrown that many strikes yet.
Yep. Wonder if he's just looking for the counter, the right counter.
He does have a very high pace, but it does take him a little while to warm up and get moving.
Yeah.
There we go. Lunging right hands to start him off. Now we start seeing a lot more. Jake's done a good job of keeping him off balance.
Procházka's having a difficult time trying to figure out Jake's timing. Jake calm, cool, methodical. Nice left hook landed there.
Procházka came with a lazy uppercut.
Yep.
Trying to get a reaction. The reaction the guy didn't like.
Oh, nice spinning fist, and Procházka waves it off. Well, you know that hurt, Frank.
Yeah, for sure it landed.
This is usually what Procházka needs. Someone to hit him, and then he'll pick up the pace. Oh, both guys lined up a knee. It was Heun that actually threw it. Action picking up here between these heavyweights, and a jumping knee there by Procházka.
Heun sidestepped it.
Well, Procházka's right in his kitchen, right closing the distance big time.
Jake is staying more disciplined.
Yeah. Nice knee thrown there. Oh, a nice shot landed there by Procházka.
Yep.
Another one. Now he's going in for that finish. A nice spinning kick there. Now he's on the ground as Jake Heun. Does Procházka follow him? Yes, he does. With the side control, look for him to try and end it here.
He's got a hold of his hand underneath, so.
3:45 gone in this opening round. Up kick attempt there by Jake Heun. Now he's trying to go for an ankle pick. Back to his feet. Still fighting back, showing his resolve. Procházka, a beautiful right hand.
Wow.
Drops him. Going in there for the finish. Referee's right there taking a look. Heun grabbing the leg on a knee. Lands there. Look for a soccer kick there. Oh, Procházka just missed that one. Jake's got to cover up. There he goes. He's covering up, but Procházka's going to keep putting the pressure on. Oh, another right, left, right, left, right. Landed again. That's it. It's over. The referee has had enough. No more damage required. Jiří Procházka once again pulls off a spectacular victory here in the RIZIN ring. Is Mirko Cro Cop next?
That's a good question. I would like to see him against Mirko before Mirko walks away, but we don't know what they're going to do with Mirko come New Year's Eve. I mean, I'm assuming that Mirko is going to want to fight New Year's Eve.
Well, lots of different things going on in Mirko Cro Cop's career. Who does he want? He once said he wanted Fedor. A Fedor fight's probably not going to happen. Then he said, you know what, if I can't fight Fedor, I want to fight one of the young bucks in the sport to say goodbye. And I think we are looking at him right now. In the end, it falls into Mirko Cro Cop's lap. It's his decision to determine whom he would like to fight next. Just a spectacular finish there, Frank.
And really just, Jake had really tight boxing to begin with, and as it got later and later in the round, his hands started falling, getting more and more wide open, so it became a lot more difficult for him to get anything done.
I think a good job by the referee as well to say, you know what, he's had enough.
He saw he had too much going on. He definitely saw it happening.
He wasn't going to be coming back from that. But we see both gentlemen respectful of one another. It's the same thing with Procházka fights, though, Frank. He has to get hit for him to switch gears. And I know many mixed martial artists that fight the same way.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They say they're doing the Parade of Stars. All the fighters are getting in the ring.
Going old school here. All the fighters being asked to come inside the ring. Fighters to our left, fighters to our right, fighters in the ring, Frank. What an evening.
It's they're going old school Japanese MMA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I haven't seen one of these shots in a while, and it's nice to see that the old school is coming in.
Yeah, I'm looking around. The fans are on their feet right now. Cameras are everywhere. But what a great event. I mean, all things considered in terms of what happened or what's going on right now, especially with the typhoon. Still, these guys and girls put on spectacular performances.
I mean, let's just run on the card a little bit. You get Manuel Cape and Nakamura to start it off, and they, in most promotions, if you're the start, it's kind of disrespectful. But in Japan, if you're the start, they're saying how good you are because they want you to bring on and start the crowd going correctly. It's absolutely amazing how Manuel and Nakamura started the whole fight us for us tonight.
Yeah, but in the feed here with Mirko Krokop, when you think about